This has been not my first choice. I think growing up I was always construction minded, but I wanted to play golf. But it's been a good choice. Probably a year ago, after the birth of my second child, and provide for my family. And my wife had the ability to stay home with my children, and I was excelling at my job. So I finally kind of felt like I had found my little groove in life. What's nice about being a project manager is that I can build my own schedule. If I have to accomplish so many things in 1 week, I can cut the time up, and then maybe on a certain day I can break away, or I can get home, I can spend time with my kids, I can help my wife out at the house. But I don't make it a point to not work weekends if I don't have to. And as soon as I get into the door, I put my device, my computer away, and it's time to interact and be there with my family. My workday typically is just a regular morning. There's no specific start time, but I like to get going early. The first thing is I make some phone calls to my colleagues. I figure out, what is on the agenda for the day according to my schedule. And then there are various tasks throughout the day. One is generating new business. 2 is watching the weather. 3, overseeing any projects that are taking place. 4 is communicating with customers and clients. And lastly, documenting everything that I do for each person, for each specific job. So there's a transparency where if I need help in my company, everybody can see all of our work. My day doesn't typically end like at 4 or 5. I can create my own schedule. If I have baseball practice, then I'm gonna go to baseball practice. If I need to do something late at night, I can rearrange and take the time and get something done in that block of time as well. For me, it's a slow accomplishment. Doesn't give me the same excitement as it did when I first started, but now I know exactly what I've done, and it's gratifying. But it's also the task that I'm assigned to do, and I'm gonna do the best that I can on each roof. Everything is very similar according to our plans. So seeing a roof being built is amazing. The most amazing part is watching our installers install the roof, because the work is incredibly challenging and it's tough. That's what I see. I'm in awe of those guys all the time.
So what advice would you offer to high school students who are considering a career in trade in general?
I think there's so much value in learning how to do something with your hands and then growing from what you know into something bigger, where you can branch out and start helping other people start a company. What I'd say is don't undervalue it. Really understand the importance of how important it is to have, working plumbing in your house, right? Or having your lights on, or having a heat when it's cold. All those trades are all very valuable trades to our comfort level. They're also valuable trades to having a family. Don't overlook it, because they're highly important. Even if they don't pay much, there's always so much more value. And knowing details, or being a master of somebody that can provide that type of service to somebody, because when you think about it, having lights, having electric, having heat could be the difference between, somebody's day being awful or somebody's day being that much better, right?
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Was that good?
That was actually pretty good.
You sure?
That was pretty good.
Explore your options,
Learn your skills,
and build your future.